Have you been wanting some information or some tips and tricks into knowing on how to pursue some spiritual endeavors, goals or aspirations to go further into the spirit world? Well, keep watching because we are going to go with some nice little tricks that I have up my sleeve to help me connect in with the spiritual world. Stay tuned. The first one that we have is called grounding. Now this is a very important step for any type of spiritual endeavor that we want to pursue. The act of grounding is tapping in with our own internal energy, our spiritual energy, into the ground below us, alright? The way that we do this is that either we can stand like this. What I like to do is make sure I have my hands facing out like this. If they are face towards you, you're doing an inner work thing, but we want to express this out to the universe. So what I like to do is another tidbit is make sure that we're also outside with our feet bare on the earth, but it's not necessary. You can just do it flat on the ground just like this. So what we want to do is make sure that our feet are firmly on the ground, hands out, and we probably would have some lovely music going on in the background as well. So once we're ready, we want to close our eyes, take some nice deep breaths in and out. And then what we want to imagine is ourselves becoming a tree, okay? We're going to be swaying in the wind and everything else. And we're going to imagine that our feet become roots into the ground, and we want to spread our roots as far out as possible and as deep as possible as well. The act of this is to make sure that we are connecting in with nature in itself, and we're displacing any negative or residual or stuck energy that's within us back into the earth, because energy can never be created nor destroyed. Do this for about 5-10 minutes just to get used to this energies, and you'll start to notice a massive difference. Number 2, here we go. The next tidbit of information that I have for you is what I like to call the charge method. So let's say you're running around, oh my gosh, I'm doing all this work and oh my god, I'm so stressed and everything else. Well, stop. We've got to stop that, alright? What we're going to do is a method that I have come across, and it is when we want to, again, go into this stance formation, feet firmly on the ground. We want to feel like we're all nice and loosey-goosey as well. Once we have done that, we want to make sure that our hands are out, facing out, and what we want to do is we want to start focusing on our breath, so that in and out through the mouth, very key, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then once we have done that over and we feel a bit more comfortable, what we want to do is we want to breathe in and raise our arms up and then down, like that. Now the tidbit that instead of just doing this really weird wah wah type thing, so what we want to try and do is that when we're starting from here, we're inside the earth with Mother Nature's energies, and we want to pick it up. You just start to feel a really weird sensation. It's marvelous, and then down into ourselves. Now, every time I do this, I get shivers, and it's bloody amazing. Hopefully you too. It might take a few times for those people who aren't particularly aware or used to this type of information, but make sure that you try and keep doing this, because you'll get used to it and you'll start to feel those tingles and you feel even more charged than ever before. So you've just learnt 2 of my own personal ways for me to learn on how to decharge, declutter, and then to recharge myself during my own spiritual and professional time doing this type of work. So if you have enjoyed this, make sure that you leave down a comment, like this post as well, and make sure that you also share this if this has highly resonated with you. I'm going to get going, and I hope this has helped. Right, see you later, lovelies.